Yeah, The Accountant, the Ben Affleck film from 2016. They finally made a second one. I haven't seen the first film since it came out, but I remember liking it, thinking it was good. The Accountant 2, though, gotta say. Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal were both good in the film. They had good chemistry. The brotherly bickering and arguing was kind of entertaining to watch. There were some good scenes between the two of them. And I liked what they were going for with Ben Affleck's character in that he is yearning for a human connection because his condition and seeing everything in probabilities and just being really awkward at human communication just makes him come across as very unhuman. So him trying to kind of break through his own anxieties and try to find someone, like the scene in the bar with him and Jon Bernthal. He sees a woman he likes, he goes over and line dances, which, saying that out loud, sounds stupid for this kind of film, but it was ironically my favorite scene in the film because I just enjoyed seeing the character try to actually go after something he wants emotionally rather than statistically. And Jon Bernthal's character's reaction to his brother in that scene made the scene completely worth it. That cracked me up. Easily the best laugh of the film. But the funny thing is, that scene is going on, and Ben Affleck's dancing, Jon Bernthal's laughing, and you realise at a point you've completely forgotten about the actual plot of the film, the mystery that they're trying to untangle. And it's not the first time the film does that. There's a segment earlier on where Jon Bernthal's character is reintroduced, and he is doing this scene where he is talking on the phone to some woman about a dog, and then he's talking to some girl in this apartment, giving her Wizard of Oz trivia. And it's just these scenes that are going on and on. He reunites with Ben Affleck, and there's this scene with some woman in a motel room. And again, you're just completely forgetting about the actual plot at hand because they're just going away from it for scenes of character interplay that are decent, but nothing extraordinarily special. And the actual plot itself, the mystery that Affleck and Bernthal and the government federal agent lady, not Rosario Dawson, the thing they're trying to figure out and get to the bottom of, it's a bit jumbled and convoluted, and at a point I was kind of lost. I was like, okay, so there's a missing kid, and there's the mother of the kid, and somebody worked in a pizza place, and there's these locations and times and dates, and there's this one guy who's running an operation that I'm not entirely sure what the operation is. The non-Rosario Dawson federal agent lady says to Ben Affleck, "You like puzzles?" Well, the plot of this film is a puzzle. It's just a puzzle where all the pieces just don't quite come together in a way that's satisfying, fulfilling, memorable, entertaining. I mean, at a point, characters start figuring things out and putting things together because a computer screen is telling them and giving them a big exposition dump, which is funny because there's this female character in the film who's this, this ghost who doesn't want to be found, yet when they find her face, it matches her to a shit ton of pictures where she has been spotted in locations of significant killings, which was discovered by a group of kid hackers behind the scenes in quiet at what is basically Xavier's School for Gifted Hackers. And Ben Affleck's character says to not Rosario Dawson, "These are my people," like he works with these kids all the time and they're the ones who give him all this intel. Now in the climax, Affleck and Bernthal get the guns and start shooting some bad guys, and that was entertaining in a very simple kind of way of bad guys getting killed by good guys. But the path leading to that climax, I personally thought was kind of a bore. So much so that, full disclosure, me and my dad actually left about 10 minutes before the film actually ended because I had a train to catch, and also the film was taking the piss to actually end. It's not the worst film of the year, but give it a month or so, I'm going to forget 95% of this film. Just go see Sinners instead. And if you've already seen Sinners, go watch it again, like I did the other day.